Hi, this is Pastor Calvin, and I'm privileged and pleased to be the pastor at Cane First United Methodist Church. And as you know from some of our earlier videos and some of our earlier comments about our work with sustainability and agricultural endeavors in Haiti with our chicken project. And earlier this year, in one of our after-school programs, some of the kids started talking about their desire to do gardening and to do gardening for the community. That's not only going to teach them how to garden, but is also going to provide them with an opportunity to help others to have fresh produce. And so we're very appreciative to the work that was done here in Cane with the Cane Borough Council and with the conversations that we had and the possibility of using one of the empty vacant lots here was what we talked about. But unfortunately, there were just a couple of little things that really stood in the way of us doing that. But we still had the desire because we had made a promise to these kids and to these young people, and they had already invested so much thought into it that we wanted to do community gardening. And so aside from our house here in Cane, we have this lot beside our garage that basically is just a little bit of an empty lot. It's not real big. And so we decided that we would use this area for our first youth-sponsored community garden. And so for the last 2 days, we've been working with the youth here, and we have been building garden boxes and filling up the garden boxes with soil and dirt so that we can do planting. And I just want to take an opportunity to walk down here and to show you what is happening. So if you can see, these are the boxes that we have built, and they're built out of rough lumber, out of boards that are 10 inches wide, and the 3 of the boxes are 8x4. And we have 3 of that size that are 8x4. And then we have 2 boxes here at the end that are 4x4. And along the garage over here is going to be another section that will be 4x16, and this will be very soon turned into garden. So this is basically just to start. We have a plan that goes along with this, that the barrel that you might have noticed will be attached to one of the gutters here, so that we'll be catching rainwater to water the garden. We're going to move our rabbit Maynard out here, and so that'll also provide a constant source of fertilizer. And this is as near to natural and organic as what it can be. There's been no kind of commercial fertilizers used in this. It's been all composted chicken manure that we're using as fertilizer, and we're going to be topping it off with some fertilizer before we do the plants. We very graciously have had people who have donated plants and seeds. These are some of the tomato plants that we have that are going to be going into the garden. And we had a lady that offered us a sweet deal on a bunch of other plants. So we already have squash plants that are already started, and lettuce and cabbages and tomatoes and peppers that we will be also using. Here's a picture of the beautiful miniature irises that are blooming right here in front of the parsonage. That they're really Gail's pride and joy. We know that as in everything that we do, that we maybe haven't done it according to all of the rules or the ideas or the thoughts. But the point is that we want to do something. We want to do something to help people to learn how to garden, how to feed themselves. We want to learn what it is to grow and to give away our produce. And the kids want to learn that too. And so we're pretty much allowing the kids to be the direction that we want to follow. You know, as I said to you just about 3 or 4 weeks ago, as I was standing in Haiti, as we were celebrating the work that we were doing with our chicken projects there in Haiti, I celebrate this today as a victory, as a starting point. And so whatever it is that you're going to do, I just want to say to you, quit thinking about it and do it. Start showing care and kindness, not only for creation and for the rich lessons that we learn in creation, but also show care and kindness to others. We are living in a time of great divisiveness, and this great divisiveness is everywhere. It's in our communities, it's in our homes, it's in our churches, it's in our schools. And this is just a good way to get it together and to think about something other than maybe getting ahead or making money or having fun. Lot of thought, a lot of good conversation today with the kids that were here working. I'm going to post some pictures in a little while to show their hard work. And I want to thank those that helped in any way today. I want to thank Kane Lawn and Garden for being patient with me today in getting the dirt and in hauling, and we still have more dirt to haul. I want to thank everybody that just has sort of stopped by and offered a positive word. This is what's going to make our world better. We're coming from so many different places in our lives, but it's when we show care not only for creation, but when we show care for each other, when we're concerned about the health and welfare of others, that's where we're going to learn to be. You know, we're embracing at Kane First this new idea that I heard at a conference earlier this year, that we're no longer a church with a mission, but instead we're a mission with a church. And I really believe that we as a church are moving outside the walls here at Kane First in the work that we're doing with youth programming, the work that we're doing with community gardening, now the work that we do in our poverty ministries, the work that we're doing in our hospitality ministries, the work that we're doing in bringing to light some of the serious problems that are plaguing and are at pandemic proportions within our country, like the opioid crisis, human trafficking, child abuse. We're going to hit them head on. And the more important thing is that whatever way we can offer Jesus, while we keep Jesus at the center of this, we're going to do this. We hope at the edge of this garden that this becomes a place that we can gather together, maybe to watch the garden grow, but more importantly, that we can just learn and respect each other and come together with a cause. So we'll try to keep you updated as we're working here and doing things. And I just can't say it loud enough. You know, love God, and love God with your whole heart, and love your neighbor, and love others. And know that regardless of who you are or where you are or what you've done or where you've been, that Jesus wants to meet you there, and God loves you and loves you very much and wants to do more in your lives than you could ever ask or imagine. And just pray that you let that happen. Peace to you all, and we'll talk to you again soon.